Hello. All right. This is this thing right there. I guess I don't even need it. I don't have anything written down or anything. Um, just I don't even know. I don't even know if I'll post this. I'll just kind of see what it is. I just wanted to make a. I hope it's encouraging. A video of just be patient. Like seriously, be patient. Don't think too far ahead of this, and just sometimes I think, like, seriously, like, I've had a terrible day. I'll just be straight up. I slept just terrible last night, and I'm so tired. It's been pause fog, just not sleeping fog, crabby, like really freaking just on edge all day. It's just been one of those days. And I have my first troll too. I've actually blocked him. I just wasn't in the freaking mood for his bull crap. Sorry, but it's just been one of those days. And I've really been thinking, like, dude, I just need to, like, be still. Just, and sometimes that's what you got to do, is just be still. Just don't think too far ahead. Don't overthink it. Just I guess this video is going to be freaking terrible, really, as I'm thinking about it, because I'm just kind of documenting this. Here you go. I mean, this is what it's like when I just have. You guys saw it. I was manic last night. I don't even know what this video is going to be called now, but it's just like an update, I guess. I don't even know, but you saw how manic I was last night. Wasn't that a trip? And now I have, like, anxiety, and I'm just. There's just, like, not the thought process, just like isn't happening. It's really, really crazy. I had a couple ideas for videos today, and all day I was feeling off. Like, I was feeling like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this or that. I just, like, I have all these friggin' ideas about it, and I'm just like, no. And someone suggested I make a video last night, and it was a good idea, and I was actually like, oh, that'll probably be the easiest thing I could make, because it just, they were just like, how'd you become an addict? And I was like, could you make a video of that? And I was like, sure. And it would just be me telling my story, so I figured it would just be, or not my whole story, but just, there's stuff I've never said on this YouTube channel that I will say in that video. Okay, it's very embarrassing, it's terrible stuff, but not today, because I just can't. Like, my freaking, the pause fog and the not sleeping is, it sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. I knew that it was gonna be this, and that's what it is. But seriously, be patient, okay? It can be very hard in those early stages to not be patient, and to panic, and, like, you gotta really realize. I know I say this kind of stuff all the time, but you really gotta understand, like, 7 days or 14 days or 19 days or 40 days after using stuff for years and years and years, it takes a while, but it's it makes sense that it takes a while, though, I guess is what I'm saying too. So just be patient, okay? Be patient. You're gonna ride the freaking roller coaster, dude. I'll tell you right now, dude. Suboxone is, like, the biggest freaking roller coaster of any. I don't remember, like, this feeling like this crazy roller coaster so much when I got off, like, morphine and oxy and stuff, and methadone. I kind of know, but I don't really know, because I took kratom, a bunch of kratom the whole time. But so I don't really know what it was like, just being, like, straight up, like, straight up taking it on. But, Suboxone's a trip like that. It really is. And it, but, take the good when the good's there. I was going to say something, dude. I was going to make some point. I had some idea, and it's gone. It's out of my mind. So, but for real, be patient, dude. And dude, like I said, I have no freaking clue what this video is even going to be, but, like, dude, I'm talking to this lady right now, and, oh man, I can't remember what day she's on now, and I should, but she's got 5 kids, okay, And she was telling me that her husband doesn't know, like, he thinks that she should be like 100%. She's on day like 19 or 20 or something like that. And he doesn't understand, or you know what I mean? And dude, that's a really freaking tough spot. That's a really, really tough spot, you know. I don't know. Well, I know what I would do. I mean, I would just try to explain to my spouse like the freaking reality of this stuff, and like, but I don't know. I don't know who their husband is. I mean, I don't want to get all, I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. My wife knew the drill. She knew the drill very well, too well. But I don't even know where I was going with that. But I don't know. I was just thinking about her because it's just it's a tough situation, and she's battling and clawing, and just be still, just be patient, be still. So many times in the Bible, God will say, be still, wait on the Lord, be still. Okay. Have faith, dude. I mean, seriously, like, I said it last night, dude, all things are possible, through God, all things. Okay. It's interesting. Jesus brings up, he's telling his disciples, like, if you just had faith the size of a mustard seed, he's like, you could tell this mountain to move. So that mountain in your life, you could move it. Okay, the Goliath or whatever. But he says that mountain, you can just tell it to move. And it's because he knows. Jesus knows how incredibly, ridiculously hard it is to really have like absolute faith. I mean, it is. There's a lot of evidence for Christianity and stuff. It holds its own better than any freaking religion it's not even close. It's not even close. But there is always that faith. There's a faith. You gotta have faith. You really gotta have faith. I mean, it's very easy for me, at least. I mean, to know that there's a God. I mean, come on. We don't come out of nothing. Okay, that's not logical. Even a rock spontaneous, just coming out of, like, just nothing is nothing. I honestly, this sounds really weird, but I've thought about this before. Like, it's kind of a trip, but like, I've told my wife, I'm like, I don't even think humans can actually fathom what actual nothing is. Because I mean, even like space, if it was just black and nothing and there was space, well, what's space? Why is there space there? And why is it black? Why is it dark? Why? Or you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, what even is absolute nothing? But something out of nothing doesn't make sense. Rock. I've never gone up to my bathroom and be like, honey, there's some gases that are just forming in my bathroom right now, just randomly out of nowhere. There's a rock that appeared. A horse just appeared in my room. I mean, like, stuff doesn't just it doesn't happen that way. Something out of nothing is not. That doesn't happen without something, a super intellect to say the least, or a God, to get it all rolling. But either way, and so you can have those things and those reassurances and those, you can break down all the old manuscripts and all that stuff, but there is always an element of faith. You got to have faith. You got to believe that, like, Jesus is right there with you and that you got to believe that he loves you. You got to believe that he forgives you. You got to believe that what he did at the cross was enough. Okay? That he takes away all your shame. Okay? Those are things that can be hard to believe sometimes because it's rough down here, okay? But he did it. He came down here. He knows how rough it is. That's the thing. It says in Hebrews, like, he emptied himself of everything, and he is our high priest because he understands what it's like to actually be tempted, and he had to learn obedience. It says too. He walked the walk. He did it. He's omnipresent. He's God, so he can do. I mean, we can't fathom it, but I believe it. Okay, believe in that God. Believe in that God. I've seen, I've seen more changed lives because of Jesus Christ than anything, than freaking exercise, than kratom, than freaking, I mean, whatever. I mean, like, seriously, like, motivational speakers. I mean, like, stuff like that. I mean, dude, that stuff, a lot of that helps for a while. Then you're going to be searching. You're going to get older. People are going to die around you in your life, and you're going to wonder, well, what, that stuff only it lasts for a little while. Like, it's just, that's what it is. God completes that. You know, he says that he'll give you a living water and you'll never thirst again. You'll never, and that's the thing is, you don't thirst again. Life is still tough. Life is still freaking tough, and it can be hard to have faith. I mean, dude, look at it. Look at the disciples that were with him and saw the things that they saw, and they still were doubting. You know, Peter denied him 3 times. That's so famous. We all know that. But pretty much, they all did. I mean, dude, like Thomas was like, I'm not going to believe. And I don't blame him. I wasn't going to believe until he put his fingers in his hands and in his side. And when Jesus appeared to him, you know, he fell down and said, my Lord, my God, okay, and worshiped him. And Thomas actually went over to India and preached the gospel, and they eventually killed him over there. And but you think about it, it's like, dude, he did that not for something he believed. He did it something he saw, okay? Peter, you know, dude, we all know Paul was a persecuting Christian. I mean, like, it was because of something they saw. You know, and Jesus told Thomas, he said, blessed are those, you believe because you see, you know, but he said, blessed are those who believe and don't see. So imagine how much more of a blessing God is going to, you know, bestow on you for you believe you don't see him, okay? You can feel him though. That's the thing, dude. That's just the reality, dude. You go after God, dude. You can feel his presence. You can feel his forgiveness. You can feel his love. You know, he says that we're his children. Okay, he loves us more than we love our own kids. You know, he uses that "you're my children" because he knows how much he's programmed us humans. Like we know how much we love our own children, and he says that we're his children. I mean, you know, I wouldn't really. I mean, the only person I'd really go on the cross for would be like my wife and my kid. I mean, like seriously, like if someone, I mean, like that'd be the last thing I'd ever want to do. Okay, but if they're like, well, we're going to take your kid, you wouldn't even give a crap. You wouldn't care. I mean, it wouldn't be fun, but the satisfaction of not seeing your kid go up there, if they were going to take my wife, and be like, no, take me. Like it wouldn't even be God, that's God. God didn't even hesitate. He's just like, I'll do it. I'll get it done. I'm going to get it done because they're my children and I love them. And you know, that's why he did it, to show like, no, I really do love you. I'm not just up here, you know, and saying you need to do this and you need to do that, and I'm God and it doesn't matter. And he could have done that. He has every right to do that. Okay, but I'm in awe of him. He's more than just a powerful, all-knowing, powerful being. He's more than that. He's love itself. He's truth itself. I mean, like, you know, and that's what I believe. And I guess this video just turned into that. So whatever. I guess I needed to hear myself say that stuff. Okay. I don't know what this video is going to be called. It's not going to have a title. It's going to catch a lot of views. I don't really care. So I just hope it helps whoever it needs to help. Okay. V for victory. Stay clean. Stay clean. Have faith. It's all possible. It's all freaking possible. And I say that, dude, if I can do it, because like, dude, I suck. Like if I can do it, like I said before, like I can't even imagine what you guys can do. Seriously. All right. God bless all y'all and salute.